White flag is raised and away they go in the Guinness Galway Hurdle over 2 miles and 9 flights.
Galway's been very lucky for me. I've won the plate and the hurdle twice, and obviously it's the highlight of the summer. After Punchestown there's a bit of a wind down, and then sort of early to mid-June everything starts building again towards Galway, and the quality of racing in Galway national hunt wise is massive now. You know, I think nearly a moose in 2003 when he won the Galway plate was rated 123. That wouldn't come close to getting into the Galway plate now. 155 is top weight this year. Probably going to ride Jet, he's top weight and he's 155. So the quality of the racing has grown hugely over the last number of years as well, and yeah, it's massive buzz and a fantastic festival. Yeah, definitely. It was probably I'd won the Midlands National in Newtoxeter that March of 2003, but I suppose the Galway plate is, when we were kids growing up watching the Galway plate on TV, and it's an iconic race, the Galway plate. You know, when people talk about the Galway plate, same way they talk about the Irish Grand National and things like that. So it's an iconic race, and I think to win it was huge. You know, I remember my grandfather, Lord of Mercy, when I won the Galway plate, he thought it was massive. Yeah, no, it was definitely. I think claiming £3 at the time, and it was huge. And as well, it was trained by Paddy Mullins, the late great Paddy Mullins, who was 83 at the time, and he just trained an Oaks winner 2 weeks before. So it was a fantastic spell for him as well, and it was definitely kickstart my career. Definitely, yeah. Mick was actually winning his second in a row Galway Hurdle. He'd won the year before with Rebel Fitz. And it was the morning, about 10 o'clock, the morning of declarations. I was actually booked to ride another horse in the race that was kind of an outsider. And my agent rang me and said, would I rather ride Miss United? And I was kind of like, definitely. I think she was an 8 or 10 to 1 shot at that time. And I says, yeah, definitely. I'd have a go on her, all right. She's well fancied, she's 10-7 on her back.
United and Robbie Power gonna win it again for Michael Winters. It's 2 Galway Hurdles in a row for Michael.
Never forget that day in Galway. Absolutely lashed rain from the end of racing on the Tuesday the whole way through, or on the Wednesday, sorry, the whole way through, and all day through racing on the Thursday. It never stopped. We were thought at one stage it might be called off, there was that much rain. I think the crowd was down by about 50%. Every pub and restaurant in Galway City was jam-packed with people that didn't go out to the races because it was so wet. But the Winters and the clan made plenty of noise when we came back into the winners' enclosure. It felt like there was 50,000 people there as normal. You know, it was great receptions. They know how to party, and it was fantastic. I'm sure they had a great night. I had racing again the next day, so I didn't. But I went down. On the Monday, the bank holiday Monday, racing was in Cork, so I rides in Cork on the Monday, and Mick had a party in Kanturk on the Monday night. So my father drove me down to Cork races that day, and then we went on to Kanturk for the party afterwards, and it was that was a good night. To win any Galway Hurdle in any year is massive thrill. I suppose Miss United was heavily gambled on the day. There was plenty of support for her, a lot of talk about her, and she was ridden very prominently. She stayed really well, so she was ridden in the first 3 all the way. Whereas Tudor City was a bit the opposite. He's a hold-up horse, barely gets 2 miles, and was told to ride him with lots of confidence and to take a look, go down the inside, and if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, you have to ride for a bit of luck when you're riding a horse like that. So I got a great kick out of Tudor City, because you get a great buzz riding horses like that, where you're riding for a bit of luck and hoping that when the gap opens, you're good enough to fill them. And it's the more tactical side of racing. It's complicating it a bit more, because you have to for the horse to get the trip. So yeah, I got a great kick out of that, because everything worked out great on the day, and he came up the hill well. It's not going to make any difference to us as jockeys. When I go to race in Galway on a normal year, I go in through the back door into the weigh room. I barely leave the weigh room unless I'm going to the parade ring. That's it, I'm in that little bubble for the day. So it's not going to make a huge difference to us. It is going to make a bit of difference when you're walking around the parade ring before a race, and when you come back into an empty parade ring after the race. But in the race, you're not going to notice that there's no crowd there, because if you do notice there's no crowd there, you're not doing your job properly. So yeah, look, it is what it is, and it's unfortunate that the public can't go and enjoy what is a fantastic festival and a great party atmosphere. But it's another day's work for us, and we'll just have to get on with it in the circumstances the way they are.